welcome to the virtual visitation show. What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up? Okay, I really want to do this for a long time. What's that? What's that?
That's very crazy, man. You know what? I miss you on stage, man.
Yeah.
I miss your crazy enthusiasm and zest for life and your tights. Yeah, especially your tights. I miss that as well.
Oh, yes, the tide is safely with me. It's still there and it's still hot.
It's really
You
nice to
know,
know.
because I just last November I did a gig in Perak itself. Someone tried to stole my leopard print spandex. They was asking me where do I get it.
That's that's not cool, man. Stealing's not cool. Like if you want your own tights, get your own tights, man. And as
I
someone
mean,
who
well, what to do if
stop.
okay, the connection off is quite bad. Connection is
I think got cut off because you were gonna say something really controversial and then there was like self censorship and they're like nope we cannot show this to the world. But
yeah, you can't. I think it's just self censored for it.
yeah, man, dude, you're just too
Hey
hot.
man, what's up? How you doing, man?
I've been fine. I've been working from home mostly, but so two things
Okay.
happened. So one, I got really bored out of my ass, and at some point, I just didn't know what to do, man. I just needed something to do, and I got really, really restless. So I had this idea where I decided to just ring up my friends, do a video Zoom chat, and just record as part of series just for fun. And I hope
Yeah.
that once I exhausted all of my friends list or I've done annoying everyone, I want to do like a part two in which I get to see you guys in real life and have a continuation of our conversations. So hopefully that works. I do not care about audience numbers. To me, if you want to watch it. You might learn something new because it's supposed to be educational.
Yeah.
And to also,
I agree with you on that.
I'm sorry,
I agree with you on that.
because at the same time, like I want to change the perception and mindset of people of how they perceive us as fans of rock and metal music. I mean, we are not your typical stereotype that everyone likes to talk about. And this is something that I do not agree with the mainstream media outlets because they see us as some sort of a freak show where they want to fetishize what we do. But you know what?
Yeah.
We can do that on our own. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Why not? I mean, if the rest of the world been doing it, and they are not what's this criticize over it, we do it our own. I mean, there is a chance for us to do it. Why not? I mean, for me, a chance is there for you to seize. If you just let it to die, so there been I mean, like, it's better to live without the word what if. You get what I mean? If you want to do it, you do it.
And I'm going to touch on that as well because you, for one, is someone who always sees the moment, like you always capture lightning in a bottle and you harness it. And we got to talk about your beloved pet project, Muchö Grandë. So how did
Yeah.
that come about?
Oh, okay. Muchö Grandë project. Okay, Muchö Grandë. How it comes about is actually I'm doing a favor for our dearest late friend Adam Muhammad Yusof from Global Chaos. Sadly, he's passed on. Rest his soul. So what happened is he was telling me that bands are pulling out from his gig. that he wanted to do over, I don't know, charity show or a horror show. Then lots of band being cancel it at the last minute. So he was worried and telling me that, how am I supposed to do right now? How are you going to find bands? So I tell him that, all right, I can set up a band for you if you want. So I hook up with the boys from Witch Seeker, which Brandon, consists of Brandon and Sheikh, and my current band, Heaven, which I'm doing with Abu. So I get him to be on my guitars, and Nifolepsy guitarist, as we all know, Sham, right? He's also in the band. So I just created and just call ourselves Muchö Grandë. And yeah, jam a few times. I think we jam about twice. Gather the song list. I gather everything, all the song list, and we jam for two times, and we did the gig. And I'm fortunate because I do pick the right band members for this, because they are absolutely awesome. I mean, each individual have so much talent, which I really respect a lot, and I'm lucky. I just say that. So that's how Muchö Grandë is born.
And for those who are wondering what they do, Muchö Grandë is I will call them a collective of people from various bands coming together, and you're like basically their head man of sorts. And you guys
Yeah,
go on stage, do a collection of covers, you just have fun. And for those who are fans of Witch Seeker, Sheikh is on the drums for this one. So it's a bit of a
yeah.
change of pace for him as well.
He was like someone for Sesame Street. What's they got? Man, I don't know what
No,
the
it's,
guy
it's,
from
it's the
Sesame Street.
Muppets animal.
Yes, it's the Muppet. He was crazy. I mean, like Shake. I know him for Dirty Leather. All right, and he was on drums for Dirty Leather, and I knew that how crazy he is, and that's why I have high respect for him. So I was telling him that, Shake, I'm sorry you can't touch the bass for this. I need you on the drums for Muchö Grandë. And he was telling me that, being him, about this guy, telling me that, oh no, I can't play the drums. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not as, I used to. I said, oh, shit, you. And he was crazy. I mean, you know him, right?
Yeah. I know him mostly for his Witch Seeker duties, but when he performed in Muchö Grandë, I saw like another side of him, which I was surprised as well, because I was not aware of his involvement with Daily Ladder, unfortunately. But through Muchö Grandë, I was able to see him through playing drums and showcase this other side of him, which is really cool because it's always nice to see your friends embarking on various projects. And for me, I've always been a huge supporter of that. Even if it's not
Yeah,
a small thing or whatever it is, to me, it's your pet project, it's your passion, and if I have the time, I should just come by and support you guys. And the few occasions in which I watch your band, Muchö Grandë,
yeah.
one of which was, no, the first time was at Aliwal.
Yeah, you were on stage while I'm singing. While we covering Turbo Negro, I got knives. Remember that?
Yes, I got a knife. That came as a surprise to me, man. I didn't know you were gonna pull that off on me. You, you're such a clown, man. You just like get me on stage. And I'm just like, and I was worried because I was like, wait, I'm a huge Turbo Negro fan, man. I don't want to mess this up, but okay, let's do this. But
Yeah,
the second time, um, I don't know what this involves me as well. But the second time when Muchö Grandë was performing as well, you dragged me on stage again, and this was for
yeah,
Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane.
yeah, Rocky like a hurricane.
Man, that was crazy, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, you love it. I'm fine if I make someone's day. I'm really happy because as long as I rocks anyone's world, or I really kick someone ass, by loving it in a good way. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that because at least I do put a smile on someone's face.
I was the happiest kid on earth, man. I mean, I think on that day itself, like as it is, I was already performing an entire set with the guys from Miss Romans, now solo hit.
Yes.
And then after that, I had to do a cameo song with you.
Yeah.
And I think the most surreal thing was that this was organized by Bo Skullbanger, who is my local hero. So I think
Yeah.
on the day
Brother
itself,
Bo Skullbanger.
yeah. So I think on the day itself, it's like gotten fairy tale, I would say. And I'm so glad that you guys covered Scorpions, because that was, as you can see from my background, man, these guys are like my childhood
Yeah,
friends.
yeah. I mean, Scorpions is everyone's favorite. See, because I was worried myself. Singing "Rock You Like a Hurricane" is not an easy song for you to sing, but it's just that, oh man, who cares?
No, it's not.
As long as I got the crowd crazy, I'm down with it, baby.
And this is the other thing I need to talk about how you approach shows with such a casual candor, and just that, screw this attitude, I'm just gonna take the stage and just gonna have fun. And this is the
Yeah.
antithesis to how most musicians try to approach their set mostly. Like, like most of the guys that we know, at the very least, like they are more like serious, or more like, oh no, we need to be like professionals and everything. But for you, you're just like, whatever, man. Like, I wanted to know, like, why do you have this kind of, carefree attitude when it comes to performing, and not really caring about stage presence, or like looking technically proficient and that sort of shit.
Okay. One reason for it is I'm a very very happy-go-lucky guy. And my main purpose in life to entertain someone, put a smile on someone. I mean, like, even people say like, "Hey man, you're over 40 already. You keep making yourself a fool on social media." I said, "Who cares, right? I mean, like, I'm being me, you know." And the people I enjoy. I mean, I give my professional time. I mean, I give my time to rock the stage. I mean, like, it's not an everyday event, see. So it's like, whenever I take it, whenever I have a gig, uh, and I will do it. Believe me, a lot of people will like just smile. I will do it professionally. I will give you my best. You know, like, people give you 100%, I give you 110%. How even crazy my attitude is, or even if I forgot my lyrics or what, I will give you my best, and that's a promise. And if someone loves to be on stage with me, yeah, come on up. I mean, like, I don't care, as long as you know the words to the music. Come on, sing with me. I got this attitude of making everyone happy. I'm not just someone who just, oh man, we got to keep this up, got to keep the thing professional, everything. Oh, nah, man, come on. I don't do that. I mean, like, I will give you the voice if I want to give you the voice. But actually, I give you the voice. But it's just that, like it or don't like it, as long as I entertain, I rock someone off. I rock someone on that day itself and make someone smile on their face. Man, I'm down with it.
And I think that's really cool, because it reminds me of, like, in Europe, for example, they have karaoke nights and stuff, and they always have like a band that performs the songs on stage, and then people will just come on and just like sing along to it and stuff. And this kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of what Muchö Grandë does as well. And this adds on to the fun of shows, because I would say it's a nice, refreshing take on how you go for crowd engagement, for example. Like, can you imagine if you go for a show, you have, say, 5 bands, but 4 bands are doing pretty much the same way they have, because I respect your professionalism, but they are there with a very serious intention of projecting their songs and everything. But then you guys come along and you inject fun and humor and slaziness, especially you, of all you, definitely.
Thank
Sleazy
you very
fuckhead.
much.
You guys are like still banter, in the sense that you guys are humorous, but if you look past the theatrics, you're way talented as well. And people tend
Oh
to
man.
oversee it sometimes, because, like, you
Oh,
think about
thank
it,
you very much.
you think about the guys who are in your band, like you said earlier, like, these guys are like mad talented in their respective bands.
Yeah. They are mad talented.
And then when you go to Muchö Grandë, it's like, I'm going to use a local context. It's like going for reservists, you know? Like you go in there for
Yeah.
2 weeks, you pretend to look like a professional soldier, but in reality, you're just there for the canteen food, you know?
Yeah, that's the word of it. Because I've projected this idea for so long, but it just that it just slipped on my mind. Unless if someone really desperately looking for something in replace. Like I said, I do this for Arwah Adam. Rest his soul. Yeah, he was very worried. I know about his heart condition, and I tell him, dude, not to worry, dude. I give you my best. He tell me that is that true? I really want to see you perform. Yeah, that's what his last wish are. So yeah, I will perform just for you. You know, and yeah, I did get a very good musician. I say talented and very good musician. And yeah, I assemble it and practice it, and do it one time. I mean, give all the best. I mean, I do make you put your smile on your face with your Sasha T-shirt. And I remember that you were you're with your Sasha T-shirt, and you were singing with me to "I Got a Knife."
Yeah.
Ah man, that's a very good song, man. I mean, like whatever rocks everyone's world. Yeah, I'm down with it. Professionalism. If you tell me professionalism, like Sheikh and Brandon, they have their own discipline. I tell them, come on, let loose. Fuck it. I mean, one time, let it out. Bring out the mud rock in you. I mean, this is what I want. I don't want someone on air. I don't want any self-centered, egoist bastard to be on stage. No, I don't do that. I mean, I want fun. I want happiness, and I want to rock out the night.
Yeah,
Plus,
you should just tell rich circle guys to just leave the ladder at home, man. Like when it comes to Muchö Grande, they should be wearing the party clothes and stuff.
yeah, that's what Brandon is wearing something. Brandon and Sheikh, they are in it. Because as for Abu, my other guitarist, he was quite ashamed. So I was telling him, why don't you wear tights? No, I could get you tights if you want. He was telling, oh fuck you. I mean, for Abu case, he was dying to be in a band with me. Tell you the truth, because Abu been chasing after my ass for about what 7 years of knowing him, and he was telling me, "Hey, want to join my band? Want to jam with my band? Want to jam with my band?" Now I can't decline him. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't know. I was into I used to be in Internet Metalum, which we do post journalism, everything, or keep on interviewing people. So maybe I do not have a time to squeeze for fun times for myself, which like I used to do. But it's just that I was thinking of doing like hosting shows, hosting a video shows, like going to Hammer Sonic, uh, interviewing some of the bands there. I was into that. That's why I kind of like neglecting my so-called crazy animal party dude that I used to be on Muchö Grande. That's who I am. That's really who I am, because I'm not that serious guy who talks about, okay, dude, we must stay professionalism. No, we must hit this, that. I must hit my perfect E. I don't do that.
And I feel as though I'm looking at a mirror into my future, because this is what I do right now, man. Like I do,
Yeah.
as you know, content creation. I do
Hey,
talk shows
Khalif,
and
can I cut you?
yeah, go ahead.
Can I cut you on that? Okay. I saw you jamming with Miss Pete Ramon.
Yes,
All right. I mean, yeah, you wear your blonde
the blonde and
wig.
blue. No, it was like my actual hair.
Yeah,
It was my actual hair.
yeah. That's your actual hair. I mean, you have fun, right?
Yes, I
I
agree.
mean, fuck, do you care about other people think, right? I mean, like
No,
that is what I mean. Like if that's you, right, on stage, having fun, do it.
you know
That's
what?
my logic to everything.
I totally agree with you. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna do a short description as to how I actually appeared on the day itself, because I had the video somewhere. I'll show it some other day. But when I was on stage, I had blonde and blue hair. I had my beloved Sasha Grey t-shirt,
Yeah,
tiny army shorts that were from I don't know which era, I can't recall, and I had like Doc Martens. And it's the same premise with you as well. Like to me, I'm going on
yeah,
stage. I'm not a serious vocalist or anything. Like I just want to go there and have fun and just enjoy myself.
yeah,
And I took cue from you, by the way, because I thought myself
yeah.
like, how am I gonna be on stage? Like, should I be like serious and tough? Because I could do that, but crap, man, this is just like a one-off show, and I should just let loose for a change and have fun. And
Yeah.
it is what happened as well. And this wasn't me as a content creator. This wasn't me as a member of the Toby Yuga. This was just me, the crazy me inside, the what do I call it? The 16-year-old me who wants to do all this stupid crazy shit on stage. Just coming out there. And it was fun.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Like I can totally resonate with how you felt or how you feel like you go on stage. Because that same enthusiasm as well.
Because there is being you is the awesomest thing you can do. Because if you try to fake and be someone else, like being someone serious, I mean, you're gonna regret it for life. You know, just be yourself. Take the stage. Just remember to. I mean, like for future reference or anyone wanna do any gig or what. Just be yourself. Don't actually ever try to like stress yourself out. How am I going to look? How am I going to perform? Okay, how am I going to pose? Oh, fuck that, man.
Sorry, man, guys.
It will strike you in instant.
Yeah, precisely. Like, you leave the posing to like Guns N' Roses or something. But even so, even like I don't even think guys like Axl Rose care about that anymore, man. Because all he wants to do is just sit at a buffet table right now.
Yeah. Fat bastard.
But also like two things I gotta address as well before I conclude the call. One would be Atlas was it I can't remember the full name
Metalum.
right now. Atlam, yeah. Atlam.
Metalum.
Um I just need a quick overview as to what you guys were doing and whether you guys are still active because I would say Atlam came to prominence around the same time where you had guys like Heavy Metal Tribune and even Metal Hot as well. And
Yeah, yeah.
it's so interesting. It was like how during that era there were local fanzines, I would say, emerging and wanting to cover as many local bands as possible. And from your perspective, how did your side of the pond came about?
My perspective view on it. Okay, Anthony's Metalum is a brand that we want to do it. Post journalism, as in like we want to do it on video itself. We're not gonna print any. We're not gonna make like any writings to be posted on social media wall, everything. We just want to do a video and just post it, and have fun with the interview. Everything. That's really the idea of it. But it's just that when I came in the picture, I have so much things to do on my side where I want this and that to happen, but it's just that we don't have the resource to it, and partly most of the guys, I'm not saying that they are don't have a passion. They do have a passion for me. It's just that I don't think so. They want to walk through with me the path that I really want to go, which to commercial lots of things, which they find it as commercial it is, and they just don't seem to agree with my idea. Because I was telling them, I mean, like you take a look at those metal sign that we have, like Crank, like
Metal
lots of
Hammer.
magazines that you have states, Hellhammer. I mean, like you need advertising to be on board the ship, because that is where the 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 the, the thing that we're gonna pay for our videos, for our editing. You need to pay all these people, right? So
Yes.
from that itself, right, when you can get a firm a firm sponsorship or whatever shit that gonna comes in and give us aid in money, right? Well, that's all matters, because we need to pay all these things. But it's just that the idea wasn't really get through to the masses, and one of us, which actually the strong person which really handle international with Fendi. I mean, unfortunately, he had a stroke, a mild stroke, and it dies with him, you know, because he was a stronghold, the stronghold point, everything. And he agrees lots of things with me, but it's just that to move on is very hard because we did lots of members to agree to lots of things, you know. So it doesn't really, I mean, to agree and disagree. We come to a point to agree or disagree of whatever that we're going to make. And that is the hardest part to actually execute. So when Fendi gets stroke, you know, everything dies down with it because everyone start to do on their own thing, everyone moving on their own thing. So yeah, it's sad, but it's just that uh, that's for our own good. So everyone can move on their life. I mean, I start my own band. Siddiq have his own band after that because Siddiq was one of the video editors which do video edits on lots of 18th metal videos that we have right now. You know, you can check it out on YouTube. Yeah, and he did lots of the video editing for it. You know, Siddiq from
Intoxicate.
Sintoxicate. Yeah.
Man, I should get it on my show one of these days, man. That'll be interesting as well.
I mean, like if you really want to do this, if you really want to do this, and you got the passion, you got the hearts to do it. I mean, why not? I mean, screw whatever thing. I mean, like it's your vision. If you want to do something, do it. You know, don't do it halfway. If you think that if one thing I can advise you, do not ever take greatly of what people say, because people can say but they don't do. You know,
You know
just
what?
do it.
I totally agree with you. And I think this is something that thankfully I did not take it into consideration when I do stuff because, for example, like when I do my turbo, you can matters and everything. Like I hear skepticism and I don't get the support I need. But then to me, it's like at the end of the day, you know, I'm doing it because I like what I'm doing. I have a passion for it, and I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy going like overseas and meeting like other turbo Yugans, for example. And I'm glad that those are the things that kept me going. And anything that comes with it, any likes or comments or any support, it is good because it shows that people are actually on board and they like what I'm doing, and I'm okay with that. And it's always the simple things that matter, you know. At the end of the day, as long as you
Yeah,
enjoy what you're doing and you feel good about it, I think that's good enough.
yeah,
And
that's good enough. It
and I'll,
matures you, dude.
I'm sorry.
It matures you
Yeah, it does.
to become a better person. I mean, like, take one example. You know me while you were with Sean. I think it was an Impaiti gig, and Sean was like 6:30. You know, he was with his panda scarf,
Okay,
and that's the first time you saw me, and that's the first time you even talked to me.
I remember this. Okay, there's a bit of a sad story behind this, but I'll say it as it is. So
Yeah, just say it out, man.
The Empire show
Mm,
happened on February 2015. I
mm.
remember this because this was the week after my mom passed away, and I needed to go to a
Yes,
show to just unwind
let
and
it out.
just let it out, just meet my friends and such. And Sean decided to cheer me up by going to the show with me, and that's why he put on panda
Panda
the panda hair and stuff.
scarf.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that was the first time I met you as well. And to be honest, I think this is where the power of music comes in. You know, like you can be dealing with a tragedy, you can be sad and everything, but then we go for a show. It is not just the musicians that make your day. It is the people that you meet and those who will take your mind off things. And thankfully, I was happy in being able to make for that show because it was a good reminder that, you know, even though there are setbacks in life, there are always new people to meet, and they will be the friends that you will treasure and love for the rest of your life.
Yeah, that gig itself, right? That gig itself is a stepping stone for you guys to actually talk to me. I remember you guys was like one point, you know, we were eye to eye at one point, but it's just that to speak, oh, is this guy okay or this guy is cool? You know, that's what happened in gigs, you know. whether you want to talk or you don't want to talk. But Sean took the opportunity to talk to me, and I said, "Hey, what's up?" And then you find that I'm so cool enough, and you also were talking to me, we were talking shit, everything, all, and yeah, and that was the day actually Muchö Grandë was born.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That's interesting. That's really
because
interesting.
we yes, that's very interesting because Brandon and Sheikh they were managing the merch, I think. So they were telling me that, hey, we should jam one day. We should do something like Motley Crue or Rat or everything. It's been so long, someone never covers those godly greats, metal greats. Nobody want to cover that. So why not we do? I said, yeah, come on, why not? Then after I would say that, okay, I bring in Abu to be the second guitarist. Okay, all this band must remember, no airs and no fucking egos. The only ego that available, that's only me. Yeah, I tell them that.
And that really works as well.
Yeah.
And so I think speaking of friendship as well, like Shaw and I, we knew each other because of Metal Hot. I spoke to him like
Yeah.
around a few episodes as well. And of course, unfortunately, I think the fate of Metal Hot was also similar to what happened to Ethereum, where the guy who spearheaded the whole thing just didn't want to. Well, I mean, unfortunately for Fendi, it's because of his health problems, but I'll say in the terms of like Robin and the rest of us, because we had other plans and everything. And then eventually, the the whole idea behind Metal Hot just slowly faded away. But thankfully, I would say thanks to Metal Hot, it gave me the platform to continue pursuing what I wanted to do, and it gave me some sort of a guiding light, in the sense that okay, I know that I cannot be in a band full time because I don't think I have the commitment and such, but I would like to give something back to my community, and how do I go about doing so? And I think that's how it led to all of my content creation, like Hires of Mayhem and such. And this was my way of showing the rest who don't go for shows often, or they might be missing out on something, and look at these videos and they're like, wow, that looks really fun. Wow, that guy is like crazy on stage. Really check this out and stuff. And I think it really helps. And you're
Yeah.
right about reaching out and taking a step further towards visibility, for all of these platforms. Because unlike mainstream media, we know we are the best placed people to talk about genres and communities because we are part of it. And when we talk about it, it is not some sort of parody or a joke. We talk about it because it means a great deal to us. And I think that's also a huge factor as to why I do all these things, because I see our community as a very passionate, small yet passionate and very, very talented bunch of people who are very good at what they do. And I'm just part of that small collective of people who create avenues to talk to them and let them talk about what they pursue and such. And hopefully, like you tell me as well, like if you want to do something, don't do a half fuck job, go all the way. So I'll always bear that in mind, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Sensei.
you are always better because nobody can do you. You know, I mean, I always believe in someone's creativity. If you are good, you're good. It's just that you just need to find yourself.
I
I always
totally.
believe in that. Like for me, myself, right? I can be shit also, but it's just that, give me one bottle of Stella Artois, I'm good.
But
And that's what happened in Perak itself. In Perak, the gig itself, I was like, I haven't slept for 24 hours. And the organizer there was just telling me that, hey, you need to go on a sound check. You need to go on a sound check. I said, what the fuck you want to do me a sound check for what? I mean, I'm not a very big band for you to do the sound check. So make themselves crazy. I will go down there. I just say, holy diver, you've been lost too long in the midnight sea. Okay, right, stop. I tell you that. And they were like, they were anticipating more. They were telling me, that's your sound check. I said, what the fuck you want me to do? Right. I mean, that's the sound check I'm going to give you. That's it. Then after, I'm going to rest inside my room. And yeah, I'm going to shake myself, take a bath, everything all. And I'm going to prepare myself for the night gig itself. And what happened tonight is when I went on the stage itself, it's magic. Even though I'm drunk on Asahi Dry.
and
I
and
just
which band was this with again? Sorry.
Okay, this was with Heaven. You can check out because I post the video in there. You can find it on YouTube also. It was live in Perak. You know, I did a covers of Judas Priest, Rapid Fire, Sales of Sharon.
Whoa, wow,
Uh,
that's crazy.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna post you the YouTube video on it.
Wait, actually, yeah, please do, man. Like, I'm more than happy to plug it for you, man, because that's
Yeah, I
that's
mean
my
like
that's my that's my purpose in the community, like to just aggressively just push your content out so that people will check it
no,
out.
you know when okay, during that day itself is a very rough day for me. I must admit, it's a very rough day for me because you know it was like I was working all the whole night, and I came back and okay, thank God my wife drive me over to Kuala Lumpur. And when I reached to Kuala Lumpur, I took a train all the way to Perak. Then after I reached to Perak, to the Uber ride, I took the Grab ride to the hotel itself and rest. And that is where hell happened for me, where they told me this and told me that. And being a singer myself, right, I always practice myself. You know, I discipline myself not to eat anything heavy within 4 hours before my show, or I'm gonna get very shit while I perform. So yeah, so it's not an easy day for me. But with Asahi Dry, okay, everything's good.
It works. If it works, it
Yeah, it
works, man.
works for me. And I'm the type of person with no ass. I mean, like, I'm happy with everyone. If everyone want to get a tip with me or want to jam with me or want to do anything with me, I mean, I'm down with it. You know, I'm cool because I remember the time when we first met and when we first talked, like on the Empire gig or so. You know, Sean was 6:30 talking to me. You know, but I said, Sean, next time you don't get drunk just to talk to me. Because Sean was saying that, nah, it's very paiseh to talk to you, you know. I said, nah, come on. I mean, I'm not that type of person, you see. Because you can see me like very stern, you know, very fierce face. Nah, I'm not. I mean, like, I'm crazy wacko as everyone, you know. All we need is have some fun, you know. I always believe in that. I don't want to, you know, go down with fierce black metal face. No, I'm not like that. Because
Nah, man. If you have black metal face, oh wait, you actually did, but no, that was Ghost. You paranoid Ghost.
yeah, man, I love ghosts.
I wasn't there for the show, but I saw photos of it. I was just like, what?
Yeah, I love Ghost. I must admit it. Ghost just reminds me of Uriah Heep, and Blue Oyster Cult. You know, I just love this kind of vibe.
Oh man, I've not heard of those guys in a long while. You know what? Now I need to go and like re-listen to that and get that kind of comparison. Because that's a very
Yeah,
interesting
listen.
analogy, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, when you listen to the kind of song, then after you get a cool vibe of it. I mean, I listen, and what Ghost really teach me is like, you know, uh, I mean, it's very hard to follow like Toby Foger's voice itself, but it's just like who give a damn, right? As long as you know the words to it, I mean, you sing with your hearts out. Yeah, I'm happy.
And rock out your cock out.
Yeah, rock my cock out. No, I think I place a socks on my crouch.
Man, what are you, the Red Hot Chili Peppers? But but that's the kind of mindset I have as well. Like when I'm with you guys as well. Like, why I want to be serious, man? Like, I'm with my friends. I want to have fun, and I want to like be a fucking damn rock star, man. You know what? It works. So
Yeah, because when I first noticed you at gigs, I think it was at Scape. I think for I don't know what gig was that. I saw you like with a ponytail on top. I was like, did you look like Adam Lambert, man? I mean, like, I love Adam Lambert. I love Adam Lambert. You know, people were telling me that, did you look like Adam Lambert? I said, oh shit, where is he? Oh man, he do look like Adam Lambert. I mean, with eyeliner and shit. I said, yeah. I mean, like, it's just that, you know, to approach someone is not really that appropriate. You know, I say like, hey, dude, you look like Adam Lambert. Oh, maybe you're gonna like, got pissed off and say, oh fuck, someone call me Adam Lambert. Shit, you know, who knows, like. But yeah, I do because I saw you at Scape. I think the little Scape or what. I mean, like, yeah, that's the first time I saw you.
I'm I'm cracked up, man, because you know what? You're not the first person to have said that to me. when
I mean, like if Adam Lambert rocks your world and you want to follow yourself, I mean, do it. I mean, you love him, right? I mean, like, if you like him, you like his style, do it. I mean, like, for once, at least you can tell your grandchildren, tell me that, oh, I love Adam Lambert. There's one time I look like Adam Lambert, and it's cool.
you know what, I think that's an absolute compliment because I love Adam Lambert and he's a very talented guy. Come on, like that dude is a good solo singer and he plays with Queen. So can you imagine
Yes,
being compared to him?
yeah, yeah.
I'll take that anytime,
I do
man.
love it. Because if you realize, right, to be a Queen front singer, you have to be someone or an alternative life. Because you take a look at before Adam Lambert, who can actually replace Freddie Mercury? From my point of view, is George Michael.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, rest his soul. I mean, he also passed on. I mean, it's sad because these are the people I look upon: George Michael, um, Jimi Hendrix, Prince. When Prince died, I tell you, is the worst day of my life.
Yeah, it's kind of, man. You like think about it, like when you see your heroes pass away and such, it's quite sobering. But also, you're happy that they produce material in their lifetime to inspire you as well.
Yeah, these
I think
people do inspire
yeah,
you.
and also it's the very same vein. Like my heroes who passed on, guys like Scott Wayland from Stone Temple Pilots.
Your Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, that guy was an enigma, man, but he really rocked it on stage. And Peter Steele from Type O Negative, who I still believe today, this day, is my father. I would not
Yeah,
don't make me change my mind because I know he's my dad. Because can you see
yeah,
like
because
the
his manly voice.
you can also see the sexiness that animates out of him, just like me. So,
Yeah.
but okay, but finally, the one last thing that I have to talk about, and this was raised by Sean of all people,
Oh yeah.
was
Please tell me.
your role at Hammersonic and what do you exactly do
I
aside
don't know.
from
People call him. Okay, finish your question.
because from various accounts I would like to say that you're some sort of a pimp daddy, so please explore on that topic.
Okay, about Hammer Sonic itself. Okay, right. It's a fair chance for me to bring people from Singapore to actually enjoy a festival, which normally we had gigs which contain smaller people, and I really want people to experience what really festival life is because. Frankly speaking, I do not have the budget to go to European festival like some of our friends do, and I'm happy that they even post videos, they watching this on European grounds, went to festival, I'm really happy and partly I'm jealous of it, but it's just that, but if you look at your own budget standpoint of view, right, you know, you just have to bite the bullet, you know, and for me to, promote Hammer Sonic, how the great platform it will be like someone who want to really enjoy festival. Yeah, I really do. Uh, promote this, and I want people to enjoy how what festival life is, because it's the only cheap, budgeted. It's within your budgeted range for people to enjoy. You know, and me being so-called people would like telling me that, hey, can you bring us to Hammer Sonic? Like people like the girls like Tina. Uh, when Tina first wanted to go to Hammer Sonic, she was telling me that she just have the trust to go with me, and I thank her for that because she actually trusts me to say. But on my discipline ground, I will tell her that if you want to go, can no boyfriend, you can bang in with your own girlfriends because I don't want anything happen to you girls. You get knocked out or what, I just want to be a part of it. So yes, Tina gathered a few girls and yeah, we took a flight and went there, and yeah, she's so happy. And the girls are so happy because they know that they are safe to go down there. And yeah, I really, really like to see that safe everyone, and to enjoy the moment, 3 days of fun. That is my original plan to have for everyone. I want them to have fun, enjoy the music, and yeah, it works for everyone. Why not? And I'm glad that Sean were on board with me. I think it was like 2017 Hammersonic. So Sean was like, what I'm going to do, go down there. I said, just follow suit. I mean, like, you really bought the ticket, we book everything, you just see what going to happen. And yeah, the happening is good. I mean, like, he enjoy, you got Abba performing, you got Megadeth performing, and there's lots of bands are performing during that night. And believe me, it was like 3 days of unsoberness, 3 or 4 days of unsoberness, because the first day itself, when I met Sean was like passing me like a tall can of Guinness Stout, and I was having a worst headache of my life. And I just said, hey, thanks, John. Thanks, Sean, for the stout. I cheers with him. Then after I took one shot of the can, pop, finish. And that's the definition of flying high.
Totally. So the thing was that I was supposed to go to Hammersonic this year as a surprise
Yeah,
because I got tickets for myself and my nephew. So my nephew is
yeah.
he's not like a huge rocker or metalhead or whatever it is, but he was planning to watch one of these two bands over there. And
Mm.
initially he wanted to watch them in Singapore, but I told him like for the amount of money that you pay watching these bands in Singapore, why don't you just go to Indonesia with me and work for Hammersonic for 2 days, and you can catch more bands and you don't have to pay that much money. Of course, unfortunately, those plans are being shelved till next year January, I believe.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait to experience Hammersonic for myself as well and get the entire get the entire moment, the entire gig experience recorded on video as well, so that everyone will.
I but you are not into Sean entourage, right?
I wouldn't say that will be the case. I will be there separately with my nephew.
Okay.
But
Because
but I'll link up with
if
the
you
guys
like,
though.
yeah, because if you're gonna be like, bunking out with us, I'm not saying bunking out in a room. I mean, like, if we stay in a same hotel venue or what, I mean, like, be prepared to sleep at 6 a.m. in the morning because you're gonna be like drinking beach all night.
No, I'm gonna be the guy that will just drop by and film all of you sleeping at 6 a.m.
Yes.
I'll be like, knock knock, hey guys.
Yeah. Hey guys and bye guys. Do that because it's gonna save you.
Oh yeah, I absolutely agree, man. But that's the thing, right? I feel like at the end of the day, when we talk about being either coordinating people to go for Hammersonic, for example, or even like in my case, bring my nephew to a festival. I guess we all have a part to play in encouraging the people around us to check out, bands or festivals, especially those that are around our area. Because, like you said, not everyone can afford going to Europe or America for concerts and everything because of budget
Yeah.
constraints. But if you have something similar that is within your region, then you should just pursue those instead because chances are you will still have the same kind of fun. And it's best served with a bunch of friends as well.
Okay. Let me tell you a story, right? Let me tell you a story about these two couples that I just know them as a passenger. And when I talk to them about this and that, about metal, everything, because I spotting them was wearing uh, metal t-shirt. So I was talking to them about metal, everything. So I myself promote Hammersonic to them. And I'm surprised they are the first one to tell me, hey, Abang, can I follow you? These two couples, I said, you really want to follow me? I said, yeah, I want to follow you. And they had a time of their life. They really have fun. I mean, he knows Sean on that day itself. I mean, like, and we are friends up till now, and we're supposed to go Hammersonic this year. And unfortunately, COVID really spoiled the party for us. I mean, like, they are
Ooh.
friends up till now. This is what I love to do in my life: to make friends. To show no airs about who am I, who, being I'm not the type of person because I'm the type of guy who thinks fun, happiness, and everything. I just don't like to, you know, flex some muscle. Show you're serious. No, I'm not the type of guy. And these people, they actually telling me that, Bang, are you going for this Amazonic? Every year they keep on asking. I mean, I'm so happy that I'm still friends with them. And if they listen to this live recording, shout out to Serafina, Fernando, and the husband, you know.
It's
Yeah,
okay. I'll take you the video so you can do the shout outs by tag as well.
yeah, I mean, like, they know me from one point. It's all because of their wearing metal T-shirt, and yeah, we get along, and we actually went to the festival itself, and they drunk inside my party suite, and I mean the best party suite ever. I mean, like Sean were telling you about the story, right? About
Yes,
the
you did.
story about what happened in Carrefour. It was like we are looking for Carrefour, suddenly, ta-ta! Carrefour was just in front of you. It was crazy because we are drunk. That's the problem. The whole point of the story is he was drunk, and we were like drinking beers all over. I mean, like we were drinking beer like nobody business. I mean, like, oh my god, I miss Diablo anyway. So it was like when we go to Carrefour and we like enjoy ourselves, and then people are looking at us, strange looking dude, I was looking for ice popsicle, trying to shove everything down my ass. I was thinking like, oh, this is a cool dildos, man.
Oh god.
Then after that, yeah, I get lots of good nasi padang. Sean was like eating, like, she stuffed his mouth like there's no tomorrow because he was so happy. It was the best nasi padang he ever tasted. And the nasi padang called Nan Selero. If you ever be in Jakarta, go to Mangga Dua, you can see Nan Selero. I mean, like, oh my god, Sean really stuffed face inside his mouth. And Pontianak stories goes like this. It was like, Sean, we say, yeah, what? I mean, half date song, Sean, as normal. Hey, Sean, say, what? Do you know why the song called Darling Leave the Light On For Me? You want to know why? Because she's afraid of Pontianak. The Pontianak, you close the light, right? Then after Pontianak over there will figure out. Then after that's why the song called Darling Leave the Light On For Me. They don't want to tell you about Pontianak, sorry. Because Angmo don't believe in Pontianak.
That's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna conclude this conversation, but
Yeah,
before I press the stop button, is there anything that you like to promote?
anything you want to promote. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I'm currently with a band called Heaven, right? So any one of you want a good heavy metal music, for the masses, yeah, you can invite us for your gig. I mean, like, now we dying to have gig in Singapore. Oh, please call us. And yeah, if I want to thank you all for remembering Muchö Grandë. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I believe the boys also appreciate it. For remembering Muchö Grandë. And if any of you guys or any of your promoter wants Muchö Grandë, I mean, approach us. We can do a show for you if you want. I mean, like, that's what we are. We want to do shows, and yeah, you can approach any one of us if you want Heaven to perform. Because I'm currently with Heaven, and yeah, we can do a kick-ass show for you guys. We got no problem in that because we really love to do live shows. And shout out to you too, Dalif. Thank you for inviting me for this chat.
Hey,
And
no
I'm
worries,
surprised that you tell me that people wants me to be in your show. Oh, thank you very much. I mean, like, I don't know that people actually likes me.
man. You know, I didn't even know people actually watch my show, but we're in the same situation, man.
Okay, I mean, like, it's a shock for me when you message me that the numbers is up. I mean, like, people wants you to be on the show. I say, okay, thank you very much. I really feel humbled by it. I thank you.
No worries,
Seriously,
man.
from bottom of my heart, thank you very much.
Thanks, dude. Hey,
Yeah, man.
it was a pleasure talking to you, man. I'll see you around, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. See you around after COVID. Stay
Raka.
safe, yeah. I mean, the rest of you married, stay safe. I love you all. Mucho Grande loves you all. Heaven loves you all.
All right, dude. See ya, man.
Okay, bye. See you.
Bye.